Hello friends, ever since this world was created, human beings are trying to make their life better. Ever since people have learned the secret that everything is easy and happiness is achieved only by wealth, since then it's been a race in which everyone is trying to outdo each other. Today we will talk about in our video some such 5 personalities about it, those who worked hard day and night to create money and their name in this world. Elon Musk, age 50. Residence, Texas. Co-founder and CEO, Tesla. Net worth, $224 billion. Tesla ownership stake, 16%, $107 billion. Other assets, space exploration technologies, $40.3 billion private asset. The Boring Company, $3.4 billion private asset, Twitter, $2.9 billion public asset, $11.3 billion in cash. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and attended a university in Canada before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor's degrees in physics and economics. In 2004, Musk became a major funder of Tesla Motors, now Tesla, which led to his current position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. In addition to its line of electric automobiles, Tesla also produces energy storage devices, automobile accessories, and, through its acquisition of Solar City in 2016, Solar Power Systems, Musk is also CEO and Chief Engineer of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX. A developer of space launch rockets, in April 2022, Musk began a campaign to take Twitter private, which culminated in a $44 billion buyout. Musk plans to fund the deal with $21 billion of his own capital. In the run-up to the buyout announcement, Musk sold 9.6 million shares of Tesla, valued at roughly $8.5 billion. Jeff Bezos, age 58, residence, Washington. Founder and executive chair, Amazon, AMZN. Net worth, $144 billion. Amazon ownership stake, 10%, $120 billion. Other assets, Blue Origin, $9.15 billion private asset, The Washington Post, $250 million private asset, and $14.9 billion in cash. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle, shortly after he resigned from the hedge fund giant D.E. Shaw. He had originally pitched the idea of an online bookstore to his former boss David E. Shaw, who wasn't interested. Though Amazon.com originally started out selling books, it has since morphed into a one-stop shop for everything under the sun and is arguably the world's largest retailer. Amazon's pattern of constant diversification is evident in some of its unexpected expansions, which include acquiring Whole Foods in 2017 and entering the pharmacy business the same year. Bezos originally took Amazon public in 1997 and went on to become the first man since Bill Gates in 1999 to achieve a net worth of more than $100 billion. Bezos' other projects include aerospace company Blue Origin, The Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013, and the 10,000-year clock, also known as the Long Now. Bernard Arnault, age 73 years old, residence, Paris, France, CEO and chair. LVMH, net worth, $136 billion. Christian Dior ownership stake, 97.5%, $110 billion total. Company equity, $20.2 billion public asset, Hermes equity, undisclosed stake, and $11.1 billion in cash. An engineer by training, Arnault first showed his business acumen while working for his father's construction firm, Ferret Savinel, taking charge of the company in 1971. He converted Ferret Savinal to a real estate company named Ferinal Inc. in 1979. Arno remained Ferinal's chair for another 6 years, until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financier Agache in 1984. Eventually selling all its holdings other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché, he was invited to invest in LVMH in 1987 and became the majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO of the company 2 years later. Bill Gates, age, 66 years. Residence, Washington. Co-founder, Microsoft Corp., MSFT. Net worth, $123 billion. Microsoft ownership stake, 1.3%, $28 billion. Other assets, Cascade Investment LLC, $53.4 billion. Public assets, $56.6 billion in cash. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his childhood friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following this project's success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year and went on to found Microsoft with Allen, the largest software company in the world. Microsoft also produces its line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and associated peripheral devices. Originally Microsoft's chief software architect, Gates shifted to the role of board chair in 2008. He had joined Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2004. He stepped down from both boards on March 13, 2020. In 2010, alongside Warren Buffett, Bill Gates launched the Giving Pledge, a campaign encouraging the wealthy to commit to donating most of their wealth to philanthropic causes. Bill Gates is also largest private owner of farmland in the U.S. with over 268,000 acres. Warren Buffett, age, 91-year-old. Residence, Nebraska. CEO, Berkshire Hathaway, BRKA. Net worth, $114 billion. Berkshire Hathaway ownership stake, 16%, $113 billion. Other assets, $1.1 billion in cash. The most famous living value investor, Warren Buffett filed his first tax return in 1944 at age 14, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He first bought shares in a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway in 1962, becoming the majority shareholder by 1965. He expanded the company to insurance and other investments in 1967. Now Berkshire Hathaway is a $705 billion market cap company, with a single share of stock, Class A shares, trading at more than $481,000 as of May 5, 2022. Widely known as the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett is a buy-and-hold investor who built his fortune by acquiring undervalued companies. More recently, Berkshire Hathaway has invested in large, well-known companies. Its portfolio of wholly owned subsidiaries includes interests in insurance, energy distribution, and railroads as well as consumer products. Buffett is a noted Bitcoin skeptic. Buffett has dedicated much of his wealth to philanthropy. Between 2006 and 2020, he gave away $41 billion, mostly to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and his children's charities. Buffett launched the Giving Pledge alongside Bill Gates in 2010. Buffett, 91 years old, still serves as CEO, but in 2021 he hinted at who might be his successor, Gregory Abel. Abel is the head of Berkshire's non-insurance operations. Be sure to subscribe to our official YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to watch new videos time to time.